guys, so here is my dough that I mixed. It's been sitting in the fridge for about 24 hours now, actually. I mixed this dough last night. And it's not super bubbly. I decided to put it in the fridge because I wanted it to take a long time so that the flavor would be a little more sour. But you can see, and it also came out of the fridge, so it's closed. It's cold, sorry. But you can see there are some bubbles. Tried to show you one, but it just popped. It just deflated, but it was right there. There's some bubbles, and I'm smelling it, and it's pretty sour. And I'm just gonna make a tiny loaf for you guys, and then I'm actually gonna freeze the rest of this dough to make English muffins in a different video for another day. So I'm just gonna, right here I have floured a little bit a surface for myself to make this mini loaf since I'm making it in a toaster oven. I also wanted to make it small for that reason. And I am just gonna take for myself a slab of dough about this big. I'm gonna put it right there. And don't be afraid to use a lot of flour when you're doing this because you don't want it to stick. And I am gonna make a round loaf, as some like to call a boule. And the way I'm gonna do that is I have this somewhat flat piece, and I'm gonna take one side, fold it in and press, another side, fold it in and press, and I'm gonna do that all the way around until I have something that resembles kind of like a little dumpling. And I'm gonna pinch it closed, and then I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna take my hands and cup them to tighten the ball. So I'm not squeezing the ball with my fingers, but I'm just kind of scooping it and just pressing the bottom so that the bottom seals. And what I'm doing underneath is I'm pressing my hands together like that. And I'm just gonna do that until it's a bit of a tight ball, like that, all the way around. Okay. And maybe do a little more flour, like that. And that's literally it. You really don't want to do this for too much or too long because you're gonna pop some of the bubbles you worked so hard to create through time, which you cannot buy back. So there, and then I lightly covered it with the flour from the counter. And then I'm just gonna take a clean towel and cover it. I'm gonna probably let it sit. It'll probably sit for an hour or two, but I'm gonna just let it sit until it rises a bit. And because it was in the fridge, it might take a little longer, but that's okay. And then the rest of the dough, I am going to ball up and wrap in saran wrap and freeze, because I have a lot left. And I will show you how to make English muffins with that dough on another day. All right, see you when this goes into bake.